Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, we are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about this very woke. I believe she's actually from Great Britain. She's an actor. She's been on a Netflix show that I know absolutely nothing about. However, guys, we know that this past weekend, King Charles III, he actually had his coronation in England. I actually watched a little bit of it because, this is probably like one of those once in a lifetime kind of things, that you don't see very often. Of course, his mother was the queen for 70 years. And when she was coronated, my mother wasn't even born. So very rare. So I checked out some of it. But of course, the royal family, they are actually what? In England. And in England, there is a bunch of white people, and the British royal family, they have been white for what, I don't know, 1,000 years plus, something like that. Yeah, it's because white people actually come from Europe. And England, London, is in Europe. This woke actress here got triggered because on the balcony after the coronation, the royal family's up there, and guess what? They're all white. She didn't like it. She got triggered by that. And I guess she was actually catching some heat. She actually tried to somewhat apologize. It did not go very well. Check this out, guys. Netflix's Queen Charlotte star says she didn't mean to upset people by calling British royal family terribly white. Well, you did. You did call them terribly white, and I do believe that you actually meant it. And we actually do have the clip here, guys, of this woke actress actually saying it. But let's read some of this, guys. Her name is Adjoa Andoh. I believe that's the way you actually pronounce her name. I don't really know. But it says here, one of the stars of Netflix's Queen Charlotte has dissed the British royal family as, quote, terribly white, saying the family's post-coronation photo op on the Buckingham Palace balcony was sorely lacking in diversity. Got to remember, guys, this is a family, okay? Now, newsflash, guys, the majority of families, guess what? Majority of people actually marry within their own race. Nothing wrong with that. That's just the way it is. Black people normally marry black people. White people normally marry white people. Asians normally marry Asian people. Nothing wrong with that, okay? She later issued a quasi-apology saying she didn't mean to upset anyone with her comment. Well, let's go ahead and watch this clip here, guys, because you can actually hear what she actually says. It's a little bit low, but you probably won't miss it when she actually says terribly white. Let's play it.
We've gone from the rich diversity of the Abbey to a terribly white balcony. I'm very struck by that. I'm also looking at those younger generations. And
yeah, let's go back again. You probably heard it, but I'm going to play it again. I raised the volume all the way up this time. Still kind of low, but listen closely.
We've gone from the rich diversity of the Abbey to a terribly white balcony. I'm very struck by that. I'm also looking at those younger generations and thinking, what are the nuances that they will inhabit as they grow?
Now, guys, I didn't know that families needed to be diverse. I've never seen that. When you actually see a family and you have a family photo, let's just say it's a black family. Would anybody be complaining that, oh, your family doesn't have any Asian people, your family doesn't have any white people? Nobody thinks like that. A family is what it is. Now, newsflash, guys. The royal family, they actually have a half white, half black member of the royal family, but she decided she didn't want to actually go to the coronation. That'll be one woke Meghan Markle, who's actually married to Prince Harry. She didn't want to be a part of the royal family. And by the way, guys, she's not a working royal, so she wouldn't even have been up there. There was other members of the royal family that were in attendance at the coronation, but they weren't actually on the balcony because they're not working royals. That'll be Prince Andrew, who has been pretty much blackballed from the royal family, and Prince Harry. Prince Harry was at the coronation. Then he jetted out, went back to L.A. Yeah, this is a problem, guys, because guess what? When you're talking about royal families, you see the British royal family, and they're by far, I believe, the most famous royal family in the world. But guess what? Japan, they actually have a royal family. And guess what? The whole entire royal family is Japanese. No diversity. And guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. If you go down to some of these sub-Saharan African countries like Nigeria, Uganda, I don't believe they necessarily have royal families, but if you look at the administration, the government, guess what? They're all black. No diversity. I mean, guys, let's be real here. What she was saying here is actually real racism. Okay, it's real racism against white people. I don't believe in being racist in any form. This is racism. Now, she did try to apologize here. Look at this. Andoh later issued a quasi-apology after a comment provoked vehement responses from viewers. Quote, I think I upset a few people yesterday, she reportedly said on BBC's Radio 4 Sunday morning show with Paddy O'Connell. Quote, I was talking about the day and how marvelous it was, and then looking at the balcony at the end and suddenly going, oh, it's so white. Because the day had been so mixed and I didn't mean to upset anybody. Yeah, so just seeing the family right there, that white people, you got triggered. Now, if you actually did watch some of the coronation, yeah, there was some diversity at the coronation. Now, granted, it was a lot of people. It was in a chapel. King Charles actually invited other faith leaders, so you had some Muslim people there as well. Also, you had some world leaders from around the world there also as well. But the family is what the family is. The British royal family is white people. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. This woke actress right here, guess what? She's not going to get, she's not going to lose her job. She's not. But if the shoe was on the other foot, and if she was actually a white person and said this, let's say it was about Barack Obama's family. Okay, let's say that Barack Obama, well, that's probably not a good example because half of Barack Obama's family is white. But let's just say that that you actually had a black world leader, and he had his whole entire family, and that white person said, "Oh, that family's too black. We can't have that." That person's career would be over with. They'd be canceled. They'd be called a racist. But she's gonna get a pass. And I don't believe that she should get a pass on this. What she said was wrong, irresponsible. And boy, there's this one clip out there. I wish I actually had it here for this video, where this one reporter, white guy in Great Britain, he came out and he destroyed her for this. Absolutely destroyed her for this. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrixx and Rhodes Show fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.